What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Edition on Steam. And we are here inside of General Knoxx Armory. That's right, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, so I decided let's go ahead and bring back the armory because a lot of people seem to like that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to crouch down and we're just going to fall through this hole in the floor and boom, we are in the armory. And now we could do all the looting that we want. And I am looking for some pearlescence or an upgrade to my, either my double anarchy, or also I'm looking for an upgrade to my class mod. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about a pretty real subject, and I wanted to do this video last week, but I figured, you know what, I want your guys' emotions to die down just a little bit, and, you know, let the reality of the impact of what happened last week with Yote. Yote passed away, unfortunately. If you're hearing this for the first time, you know, I'm sorry to bring this news to you, but this is a video I'm gonna have to make because there's a lot of young people on my channel, and you guys aren't really, you know, you're young, so you haven't had the experiences I have in life with death, and I wish I didn't. But if you watched my Road to 30, you'll know that I'm no stranger to my loved ones passing away. Some of the closest people in my life have, you know, passed away. My aunt, most notably, and my fiance. And my fiance was probably the hardest because it was a sudden death. And a sudden death is a little bit harder than a death that you prepare for. And some of you guys might be dealing with this for the first time in your life where, you know, somebody that, you know, quote unquote, you know, 100% healthy, shouldn't have died, actually did in an accident that could have possibly been, you know, it could have been, you know, I guess prevented, but, you know, that's life. Things happen. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a few things that's been going on my channel. Number one, I want to thank you guys for the huge outpour of support that you guys have had for, you know, not only me, but for other people like Wicked Shrapnel, Predictable Nova. She has taken this very hard. She was very, very close with Brian. And, you know, I've been in contact with her, you know, over the week and making sure everything's alright with her. But, you know, it's a sad thing in the community, especially with a sudden death. And there's a lot of emotions that come up with a sudden death that, you might not be willing or actually equipped to handle. And you know, those of you guys that did handle it very maturely, I want to thank you guys for, you know, being there, helping out the other people in the community. And for those of you guys that did want to say, you know, oh, stop talking about it, nobody wants, no. Alright, listen, I don't want to make every commentary about it, but the way you keep somebody's memory alive is you talk about them. And while you're talking about them, you're gonna start remembering some of the good times that you had with these people that touched your lives like this. So, oh, is that better? I think that's better. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that. But, you know, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot what I was going on about. But, you know, keeping people's memories alive is how you keep them alive. You start remembering all the good times you had with them, all the funny things, all the idiosyncrasies. Like, you know, when my fiance first died, I was just remembering, you know, like, oh my god, what could I have done to make this, you know, not happen? Because, you know, she killed herself. She committed suicide, and it's a terrible thing to have to deal with that. But, you know, it leaves you with a lot of questions. It leaves you with questions like, you know, could I have been there to prevent this? Is there something I done that wasn't keeping her happy enough? Things like that. And I mean, everybody has all types of feelings. But one of the big things I did want to mention is I have a lot of people coming to my channel lately, and they're saying, you know, oh, Borderlands content, and you click on my channel, and then you're like, this isn't the same as Yote Slayer. You know, this isn't filling the void that fucking Brian left in our lives. And, you know, I'm here to say, like, please, don't come to my channel expecting, you know, Yote Slayer, because nobody can be Brian. Nobody can be him. Nobody will ever replace him. And to be honest, like, seriously, I know this sounds fucked up, but I don't want to be him. Because I'm doing my own thing, and he was doing his own thing, and he's just, you know, I like being me, and he liked being him, and I don't want to try to have to live up to that, you know what I mean? I don't think it's fair for people to try to have me to live up to a person that was as awesome as Brian was. It's just, it's not fair. So please stop quoting all my videos and say, you know, hey, you know, it's cool if you miss Yo. Go ahead, all my videos, I don't care. Go ahead, type RIP Yo, or, you know, share a funny story that you have from Yo, you know, like, oh man, you know, I remember this one time on live stream when he ate a ghost chili pepper when he was streaming with Mac and Mitsurigi, right? Yes, that's funny, that's fucking acceptable, but please, don't, you know how hurtful it is, like, when you come to my channel, and you're like, you're not Yo. It's like, I'm not trying to be him, you know, I will try to honor his memory as best as I can, man, but man, to ask somebody to be somebody for you that passed away, it's not fair, and it's not fair to yourself, and I get it, dude, I really do, and I get that you're angry inside, and you're looking to make other people feel, not too bad, I'll pick that up, but you're trying to make other people feel as bad as you do right now, and I'm trying to tell you that you don't have to take it out on me, man. I feel your pain, trust me. If there's anybody in this world that knows how bad it hurts when somebody you love has passed away, it's me. But the best we could do right now is to not do that. The best thing we could do right now, though, honestly, is to just remember Brian, how he was. He was a good guy. He lived his life, and that's about it. You know, he loved his boys. He loved video games. He loved all you guys. You guys changed his life entirely, and I could relate to that, man, because that's like one of the things that me and Yo talked about, was the fact that, you know, me and Yo, we connected on the level that he was a single father very early in his life, and I was a single father, you know, very early in my life, and we couldn't make it work with our, you know, children's mothers, and it sucks to have to fucking, you know, have somebody say, oh yeah, you can see your kid on this day or that day, because they don't live with you. And that's the level that I connected, you know, with Yo. And I think it's fair for you guys to want to keep his memory alive, but I think it's unfair for you guys to ask me to try to be Yo and telling me things like, you know, oh, stop cursing, you sound like a fucking buffoon, blah blah blah. Look, I understand you guys are trying to help me. You're like, you know, oh my god, if you were like this, you would have a lot more subscribers. Yeah, I would, but then I wouldn't be me. And I mean, if Yo changed his ways to gain more subscribers, then he wouldn't have been himself. And that's I think that's like the biggest lesson that we could take from all this, is that, you know, let people love you for who you are. But if you don't like that person, you know, you don't have to. You're not gonna like everybody that you meet in your life, and that's a very important thing to realize. But whether or not you have the respect or not to make that person feel like complete shit because they're not that person, it's a terrible thing. And I like I said, I understand your pain, you know. Fucking sudden deaths leave us all wondering, you know, why, what the hell. And it shows you how fucking quick life can be over, and it can be over real quick. In a blink of an eye, your life can change. With the, you know, 5 minutes beforehand, before you got that news, everything was fine, everything was alright, and then you get that news and everything changes, man. And that's the only thing we could do in life right now, is to just, you know, be ourselves. Fucking, you know, live your life as much as you can. I mean, if you look at Brian's Twitter, right there on his Twitter, it says, you know, living life to the fullest. And I think that's what, you know, everybody should be doing right now at this time, is just, you know, trying to be themselves and remember the person that they, you know, that they were. Because it's just, I don't think anybody would want to try to replace Yo, and I don't think anybody would want to try, man, because it's just, people are one of a kind, man. Everybody, every single, I know that the guidance counselors at school tell you this shit, and they tell you this shit, oh, everybody's special and everybody has a purpose in this world, and everybody, and it's true, you know, everybody is unique. You're not gonna be the same as everybody else. So just stop, please. I can't be yoked for you guys, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be apologizing for that, but I guess you guys know where I'm coming from. You know, if you came by my channel and you just supported the video I made for you, you know, the RIP video, that's great. That's fantastic. And if that's the only video of mine you ever watched, then I'm still deeply touched to the bottom of my heart, because, you know, I put a lot of life into that video for what I tried to do, you know. I mean, I originally made that video and I was pretty emotional about things, and I didn't want to put that up because, you know, my, you know, manly pride or whatever the fuck you want to call it doesn't want you to hear me fucking, you know, crying like a little bitch on a fucking video. And I don't think you know, I don't think anything wrong about anybody crying on a video. That's just not the type of person that I am. I'm a very guarded person with my emotions, and for me to share some of the things I've shared with you on my road to 30, I haven't shared those with, like, a lot of people in my life. They were hearing that for the first time in their lives, and, you know, it's not as easy as you think to be very, very personal on this. So, like I said, if you came out to support me on just that video and just that video alone, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. But if you came around and you liked what you saw, and you liked my content, that's even more, like, you know, 2 times more. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But those of you guys that are coming to my videos and trying to, you know, say, oh, you got to live up to this reputation, you got to live up to that now, it's not fair, man. I mean, we're all hurting, and to try to hurt me even more to make you feel a little bit better, it's not fair. It's not fair. And I don't want to block people, because I want as many people to see, even haters. You guys know I don't block haters unless you mention a few things. Number one, you talk shit about my kid or fucking, you know, my family. Besides my mother, you can talk shit about my mom. I don't give a fuck about that. But you talk shit about my kid, you talk shit about my girlfriend, you get blocked. If you're blatantly racist, I will block you for that. And politics. I don't do politics on my channel. I don't want to get into that section on YouTube. But, like, haters and things that say, like, things that are just inherently mean, that's, you know, I don't usually block people for that. And I usually have some very thick skin. But, you know, if you're going to come to my channel and tell me you wish I died and not Yo, because then you'd still have great Borderlands 2 content, or you wish that, you know, I would stop being myself and be like Yo because I have a chance to grab his subscribers. No, I don't want a chance to grab anybody's subscribers. I mean, I gained a couple hundred subscribers since, you know, Yote Slay had passed, and that's not like, that's not fucking something I want. I don't want to gain subscribers off of somebody else's tragedy. That's a terrible thing. That's why I tried to not put ads on that video of, you know, when Yote passed away. And it's just, you know, YouTube put their own ads on it. I can't stop that. From being partnered, I have signed a contract saying that YouTube can and will put ads on my videos at any point in time that, you know, that I'm here, that I'm, you know, my channel's active. So I didn't put ads on it. I didn't claim any of them for myself, but, YouTube put their own ads on there, and, you know, YouTube's got to make money to, oh, Static Invader. I will take that. But, you know, like I said, YouTube puts their ads on there. They got to keep their site running. And if it wasn't for YouTube, you know, we wouldn't have met awesome people like Brian that, like, we met. And, you know, I guess it's just a trade-off, even though I hate to see ads on a video that says RIP and in memoriam of somebody that, you know, I actually, you know, really gave a fuck about. You know, I give a fuck about everybody, really. I mean, I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to see any humans die. And I think that's what makes humans different from every other fucking animal out there, is that, you know, we have empathy, we have feelings, we have sadness. And I'm gonna die. Oh wow, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I feel you guys. I know what kind of pain you're going through, and the only thing that's gonna make it better is time. And even then, it's still gonna hurt, man. It's just, it's a fucked up situation, and that's what life is, dude. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys a fact that's gonna scare the living fucking shit out of you, and it's gonna make your fucking stomach turn to knots, and that is, every single one of us, every single person that you meet, that you talk to, that you have ever had contact with, they will die. And it's sad that they will never come back. But the best we could do is just, you know, I guess, remember them. As long as you remember somebody, then they never die. They're still alive inside of you. And, you know, I deal with it every day of my life. I mean, it's hard. Trust me. Let me tell you, to try to love a woman at the same time that you're in love with another woman that's dead. It's a fucked up situation, man. Like, you know, I love my girlfriend that I'm with. I've been with her for 6 years, but I'm still in love with the girl that killed herself. You know, it's just, and that's something that's never going to go away. And I've talked about that with my girlfriend, and you know, she's accepted it. She's accepted that that's a point in my life that I'm never going to be able to get past. And you know, it's and when people die, it just brings up memories of everybody else that's died, and that's why it doesn't ever get easier. It never gets easier, and especially when people die suddenly, it's just, it makes it that much harder. It really does. So I wish I could tell you something that's going to make you feel better. I wish I could tell you, you know, fucking drink this and it's going to make everything all better. It's not. The only thing that's going to make things better is when you start thinking about things and you start remembering the good times, man. But that's all I really got for you guys. But please, don't come to my channel and ask me to be somebody I'm not, because me and you used to laugh at that. We used to laugh at the fact that, like, people back in the day, when I first, you know, I started Borderlands and my channel started popping off, fucking, like, Yo Slayer hit me up, like, I think it was, like, in January, right after the Hammerlock DLC, and asked if I wanted to do the Tiny Tina. And we started talking in Skype calls, and I was like, dude, you know, it makes me feel a lot better that you would hit me up, because everybody's always saying that I'm copying you. And now that Yo is gone, people are saying I'm not like Yo enough. It's like, I can't fucking win. I can't win for losing, man. And, you know, even though me and Brian used to laugh at that shit about fucking, you know, people like, oh, Yo did it first, you know, fucking, I'm pretty sure he would probably have a good laugh at the irony of the fact that people now say that I'm not enough like Yo for them, which is, it's how the fucking cookies crumble, isn't it? So, you know, this is the last video I want to make on this. I don't want to get, you know, really deep into this. I'm pretty sure we've touched a few subjects here that are a little awkward, but you know what? You find the awkward situations in life are the ones that you grow the most from. So I hope something I have here has hit you. You know, if you're one of the people that was wishing I was more like Yo, just remember, man, nobody can be. It's just how it is. So my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. So I guess the moral of the story that we have here today is, you know, just be grateful for the people that you have, the people that you have had in your life, and the people that will be in your life, because it's not guaranteed that they're going to be here tomorrow. And that's a sad motherfucking fact. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm going to see you guys later.